Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here for the U15C crossover game between the Moncton Hawks in the red and the Cumberland County Ramblers here in the white. We're waiting puck drop here as this game's about to be underway now. That's picked up by Cumberland. 66 over the line now. No name bars here, so I'm going to have to go with the numbers for you, and I do apologize in advance, but sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Ripley now, he's going to make his way through center. He's going to go down the left side. He's going to chip that in. It's going to hit the shin pads there. Gordon. That's going to go down low now. They're going to rip that around. 66 on it for Cumberland. He's going to go middle. That's Reynolds. I do know that. Reynolds now away. He's got a 2-on-1. He's going to shoot. That's going to be in the pads of the Moncton goaltender Langell, and that's going to be his first touch of the game here. Face off just to the right of Langell here. One back by Cumberland. That's going to be one time by Brown. That doesn't quite make it, and that's going to be just to the back of the net there as they try to bang that home, and it's going to be, nope, not smothered. Picked up by Moncton. That's going to be squirted through the middle. As Moncton comes down the side there. I was trying to read the name there. My apologies. They're going to pick that back up, and that's going to be bounced out front. That's going to be not covered, and now it's going to come back up to the point as the Moncton defenseman really wants that puck. Because that's going to be a rebound now. Smith just missed that. Now it's going to be worked down low. Moncton. Walker now. They're going to be battling there, and that's going to be pinned up against the wall as the ref's saying, move it, move it, move it. Now it's going to be picked up by Moncton. He tries to make a move to the net, and that's going to be picked off by Hurley. Back in the middle now. Sevier almost had that one. Picked up by Cumberland. Away they go. Campbell now down the left side. Smallman on him. Campbell loses that. As Roussel enters now. Here goes Smallman down the left side. He's going to come in over the blue line. They stay on side. Smallman working down the left side. He's going to go into the circle now behind the net. Pass out front. Shot. Scores! Smith from Smallman. Smallman leads the rush, and Moncton's going to take a 1-0 lead here with 10:09 left in the first. Smith in right spot in the slot there. 1-0 Hawks. Smith now partner pass. They're going to go up the wall, so good breakout here for Moncton. As number 87 comes across, he's going to go saucer pass backdoor for Roussel. Roussel's going to chip that low, and that's just going to be ripped off the boards out. It's going to be a delayed icing as the puck's going to go down past Langell, and that's just going to have enough there for an icing call. And we're going to head back down to the Cumberland zone here. You're just joining the party now, U15C crossover game. We're very happy to be bringing you this with High Button Sports as part of the Joe Lamontagne. As that puck's going to be pushed through for Reynolds, and that's going to go down for icing here, so waste of energy for Reynolds there. You're allowed to love the hustle. So another icing down. That's going to go back down the zone as you take a peek at their end zone. I thought the pan would have been on the ref there as he did his line change procedure. Face off now to the right of the Cumberland goaltender. It's going to be one back clean there by Reynolds. Now it's going to be chipped up the wall, and he's going to get that again. He's going to chip out on. That's going to be held in. Now it comes out. As Day. Now it's going to be taken by Cumberland. They're going to come through center. Over to 66 now. He's going to make a move. He's going to cut left. Now he's going to go back to the middle. He's going to drag and shoot, and that had low blocker labeled as Matheson chips that out from Moncton. Now away goes Smith. As he's pushed off the puck there and a good back check. Now it's picked up by Cumberland. They're going to go cross, and it's going to be picked off by Stevenson. Steven now he's going to go chip, and that's going to be bumped in there by Matheson as Smith goes to the bench for a change, and now that's picked off by Stevenson. No high stick. He's going to make a move into the middle now. Stevenson shot. Nice save there by the Cumberland goaltender, and that's his first real test here with 8:47 left to go in the first period. Chipped around the wall now. Smallman. That's going to be back to Smallman. He's going to rip that. That was heading for top corner, but that just goes up over the net as Reynolds went down to block that. Now it's going to be chipped. Held in by Martin. Martin's going to fire that and scores! That's going to sneak through the Cumberland goaltender, and Martin's going to make this 2-0 here for the Hawks. With 8:30 left to go. So they're going to take a 2-0 lead here early, so early hill to climb here for the Ramblers. As one of the parents yells, "Wake up." It's one back by Moncton here. Smallman now. He's going to cut back. He didn't like the options he's seen. Martin, Ripley. Ripley's away now. Share it, sorry. Shot! Save. Another save there for the Cumberland goaltender. As Moncton was hard there, and that Chatry, I apologize there, as he flew by me and didn't quite give me enough time to read there. Face off to the right of the Ramblers goalie, and those wingers are going to sneak in early, but no one's seen them. Hurley now, he's going to lose that at the blue line. That's going to go into Smallman, into his feet, and that's going to be shot through, and away goes Campbell again for the Ramblers. He's going to chip that in deep, and he's got Hurley on the other side. Campbell now against Smallman. As Hurley meets him there, Campbell's going to go in front of the slot. Shot! And that's going to be smothered. Oh, and the rebound's still loose. It's sitting there in the crease. In comes Walsh, and that's going to be smothered by Langell as they dig away at it now, and the ref's right in the mix. That's going to be smothered there by Langell. So good job getting out to the top of the crease there, and a good job by the Hawks defenders to collapse there on the crease. 7:45 left to go here in the first period. Second last game of the night here. Scotia won in Cole Harbour Place. In Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, you guessed it. That puck's ripped up the wall now. It's going to be met by Gordon. He's going to hold that in. He's going to go back in, back down low. Ripped around by Day now. Smith going for it. 67 for the Ramblers is on. He's going to smother the wall. We're going to have a delayed penalty here as Moncton's going to go to the power play, and that's going to be a 2-minute tripping call. So, penalty 200 feet from your net. Coaches are never a big fan of that. We're going to have the face-off all the way back down into their zone here. So we have 4 minutes up on the clock here, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that was a slew foot. Slew foot is usually a double minor, based on my referee course. That's a rebound. That's going to be shot and scored. So right away here, and that's going to get rid of the first half of the penalty, and they're still going to have a 2-minute power play. So as I was saying, slew foot, double minor. As Moncton takes a 3-0 lead here, and that was Reitzel with a very fitting number for Cole Harbour Place as he rocks number 87. .7:18 left here. We're just going to wait for the clock. They, as I previously mentioned, we're going to have to jump that back down to 2. So 4-minute penalty, you get scored on before the first 2 minutes is up. Then you just get rid of the first 2, and you're going to enjoy the last 2 for your power play as well. So early 3-0 lead here for Moncton, and this is Cumberland's second game here in about 4 hours, as when we first got in the building here with High Button Sports, they were playing a round-robin game, so we'll see if fatigue's a factor, and not sure when Moncton played last. They look like they might be well rested here, so they're going to have a problem with the clock there, and we're just going to go 5:18 is when the second 2 minutes is going to be up here, and that's turned over. That was almost a nice move there. Smith's away, and now 66 still has, and he's still hard on the puck here. He's just going to send that down on net, and a little toe save by Langell, and that's going to squirt out into the crease. So not a bad looking toe save there. Never a good sign when you make a play and turn back and look at the ref, and Reynolds did there, but no penalty. So that's going to be shot now and hits the Rambler goalie in the chest. He's going to let that bounce out into the slot as Reynolds goes back now. He's going to go partner pass. Moncton is now. The Hawks, Smith. I Smith, L Smith. We got a few here, so excuse me if you get confused, because I will be as well. Moncton now, cross ice pass. Rietzel, the recent goal scorer here. That's going to be picked off by 66, who's working hard here. Cumberland's going to pick it up in a nice little dance there, and he's going to go through again, and he tries to get the handle on it, and that's picked off by the Moncton defender, and that's going to go through their feet. Away goes the Hawks now, down the right side. Stevenson. He's going to be in wide now. He's going to have a lane. Shot, and that's going to be smothered there, so good job by the tender to get out there at the top of the crease, and that's going to be a delayed offside, so liney right on it, and Cumberland's going to send that down. .30 seconds left here in the double minor. Slew footing. They do call it a trip. As Smallman works over the line, he's going to go down the left side. He's got speed. Smallman tries to go out, and that's going to be cleared. No icing here, as there's approximately 10 seconds left now in the penalty, and now we're even here. As Moncton comes out with that, and that's going to be turned over again there. So Hurley hard on the forecheck. 87 for Cumberland. A battle on the wall there with Matheson. They're going to win that battle. That's going to go to Moncton now as Ripley comes in with Walker on him, and Ripley just goes towards the net there, and that's going to be smothered by the tender as Stevenson runs into Ride out there, and that faceoff's going to come just to the right here of Cumberland goaltender. And now they're going to switch here. Not entirely sure why. So they're going to go new tender here for Cumberland. Now Moncton now. They're going to win that faceoff, and that's going to be pushed through here. McCulley. He's off to the races. He's going to go down on Martin. He's just going to bust wide. So McCulley now with a little speed. That puck squirts away from him. Martin's on him. McCulley, he's just going to hold it on the wall. Now Hurley joins the party. McCulley, he's battling. Away he goes. He's going to go up top to Campbell. Campbell's going to look, shoot, and that's going to be blocked there. As Moncton's away now as Smith picks it up. Over to Starrett. He's going to go back door to Saveur. Saveur on the puck now. McCulley picks that up. They got 3 Hawks down low now. As that's picked up by the Ramblers. He's going to try and go to Campbell, and that gets by Smallman, and that's going to go down the ice here. There's no ice as Martin and Campbell race for it. Martin's going to pick it up just in front of his head, and he loses it there and almost goes in the crease. Hurley now is going to pick it up, and that's going to be shot on Langell. And he's going to smother that up with 4:18 left to go here in the first period. If you're joining us here, High Button Sports is very proud to bring you these live streams here all week, a 10-day event. This is not sure what game for us, but we're very proud to be here for you. And if you could do us a favor when you get a second, head over to the social media pages, like, comment, subscribe, leave a review. Any sort of traffic is very appreciated as we try to grow with the game as well. As Ripley's down the left side. He's got Roussel with him. Ripley, one of the Sidney Crosby shootout contestants here, as Rietzel picks it up. He's got a goal already tonight. That's going to be ripped on as the original goalie for Cumberland is back in now, so not sure what happened there, but he's back, and that's dumped in there by Cumberland as Day goes back for it with 3:45 left here in the first. He's going to go up the wall to Roussel now. That's going to be one touch through the middle for Ripley as Rietzel's going to go. He's going to go through the leg to Ripley. Ripley's going to be in on the left side. Ripley now, he tries to go chipping by. Ripley now, shot, another save. 3-0 lead here for the Hawks if you're just joining the party. That's going to go cross ice now, and he's just going to have that picked off. There's Smith now, he's going to send that in. And they're going to set up behind the net, and as he peeks out now, he's going to go up the wall to McCulley. McCulley through the middle to 67. 67 now, he's going to loop around. He's going to go off the wall for Smith. Smith's going to get a piece of that, so that's not going to be icing. Moncton, the Hawks are going to pick that up now as Matheson looks up for Smith. Smith gets tangled there with the Cumberland defender, and that's going to be in his feet. Smith gets it back. He's going to make a nice little move in the middle. He's in the slot. He tries to go back door, and that's smothered. Now that's going to come loose, and that's still free. As Reynolds scoops through, and he's going to be away now. Reynolds on Day. Reynolds now. He's poke checked by Day there as he might have had a step had he gone wide, and that's going to be picked off again. 66 for the Ramblers. He's going to walk in over the line as Reynolds stays on side. He's going to make a move now down the left side. He's going to cut back to the middle shot. That's off the skates of Smith. And away goes Moncton. That's narrowly turned over as Gordon goes back for the Ramblers inside his zone. 2:20 left to go here in the first period. Gordon, he's going to rip that. That's going to hit Reynolds' skates, and that's going to go down all the way for icing here. So 3-0 lead here for Moncton as they look to continue their run here at the Joe Lamontagne March Break Tournament. Fantastic to have everybody back in the rinks, teams, players, coaches, staff, and family. So we've waited a long time for this moment. And we at High Button Sports here are absolutely thrilled to be bringing you this action if you weren't able to make the trip. Ripley wins that back to Smallman. Smallman, he's going to shoot, and that's going to be blocked. 66 is away now with Smallman on him, but Smallman's not going to let him get away from him too fast as 66 takes a bump now, and he's going to stay with it. He's going to try and go to the net. Now Reynolds is going to go backhand. He's going to go try back door, but he's pinched off by Ripley there as he didn't like that, and that's right out now. He's going to shot. That's tipped, and another shot there. As 87 takes a twig in the throat there as the scrums continue to happen in front of the net. And you got to imagine the ref's telling them to end that here. That's it, he says. Otherwise, he's going to start sending folks to the box. Minute 54 left here in the first period. It is U18C crossover game here at Scotia 1. Hope you're enjoying the tournament so far. If this is your first time tuning in here, we're happy to have you aboard. We hope you enjoy the game as I continue to learn the names here for Cumberland with no name bars. As Shettrick, he's going to go up to Smallman. Smallman's going to work his way up. Right out now. He's going to go across to 66. 66 going to go toe drag, and he gets double teamed, so now he's going to rip that back down in the corner. 87 now, he's going to have it in the back of the net. He's going to go back out front. That's going to reach into the slot. No, 66 had a great chance, point blank, and here we go. They bang at it again. Reynolds now, he's going to go back up top, right out. He's going to fire that on net, and that's going to be tip scores! 66 is going to cut this lead to 2 as they get their first here with a minute 18 left to go in the first period. So a late goal is always much appreciated. Any goal at all, really, but one in the last minute can really either take the sail out of the wind out of the other team's sails and certainly put it back in yours here. So we're going to see how this plays out. We wait for the puck drop at center ice. Now is Walker. He's going to lose that one to Smith, and Smith's going to walk in. McCulley now, he's going to go cross ice. Hurley, he's just going to rip that in on Langell, and Langell's just going to direct that into the corner as Campbell's hard on the forecheck, and that's going to come back to McCulley. That's going to bounce over his stick, and away goes Moncton. Roussel, he's going to have that chipped off. Campbell now for the Ramblers. He's in over the line. He's going to shoot. That's going to be right in the crest there as the last minute to play now. 54.9 seconds left. Faceoff's going to come down in the Moncton Hawks zone as Langell smothers that for the Hawks. Face off, won by Moncton. Roussel. That puck squirts out for Rietzel for Moncton. He's just inside his zone. He's going to soft zone chip that as that's knocked down by Gordon. Gordon goes hard past to Campbell cross ice. Campbell now, he's going to look up ice. Walker, he's looking for Campbell back, and that just gets away from him with 35 left here in the first period. Campbell now, he's in there with Day. That's going to be ripped around for Rietzel, and that's going to be met by Gordon. That's going to come out of the zone, so it's going to be delayed offside for the Ramblers here, and you got to think that might do it here for the period with 20 seconds left. Turned over now by Campbell. Walker's going to have a shot. Shot! Oh, and a glove save there by Langell as he had the same deal we did up here, and that's going to be smothered by Langell with 15.8 seconds left to go here in the first period. Piece off to the right of Langell now. Pads covered in puck marks. That's a good sign for a goalie. That's one sideways as McCulley tries to win that battle, and Smallman's just going to retreat behind his net. And he's going to go soft rim, and that's going to be met there by Matheson. And Matheson's going to go try to the middle. That's going to be picked by McCulley, and he's just going to pick that up and fire that at the net. And Smallman's going to send that one the length of the ice. But by the time it gets there, it's going to be the end of the first period here. So at the end of 12, Moncton 3, Cumberland 1. Welcome back to the second period here as you watch puck drop now, and that's going to be won back by Cumberland. Up to McCully. McCully now through the middle. He says dump it, but he gets the pass instead as Martin goes back for it. That's good forecheck there, so you must think that the coach was telling them get on those pucks in behind the goal line now, as that's going to be scrummed up on the wall, and that's going to squirt 3 as Matheson releases down into the zone. So good decision by him to come down and pick up that loose puck as Stevenson goes through the middle to Smith. That's going to be off his stick. Smith ride out racing for it now, and they're going to collide a little bit, and that comes up to McCully, but that's going to get by him, and Martin, he's going to shoot. He winds up for the slap shot and almost had that one taken away from him, but he gets it through. Smallman comes down the wall. He activates. He's away now. Shot. Martin now. And away goes Cumberland as they try to exit the zone here. That's dumped in as Smallman goes back for it for Moncton. He's going to have pressure right away. Oh, and he fakes the rim, and he's just going to go back the other way. So schmancy there for Smallman as Smith goes in, and that's going to be left there for Stevenson as that took a weird bounce off the wall for Rideout. He's going to go through the middle now. 67's away. Smallman's on the back check. He's going to poke that, and that's going to go just inside the blue line where Stevenson picks it up. Stevenson through the middle to Smith. Smith over. Saber. Sober. Deeks. Forehand score! Sober. The puck squeaks through on the pass there, and he's in the right spot at the right time. He's going to walk in all alone, fake backhand, go forehand, and that's going to beat the Cumberland goaltender, and they're going to go up 4-1 here early in the second frame. Yes, the ref tells them to back up, and that's going to be Chetry. He's going to be in now. Chetry. I had to get that right there on one of those attempts. So that's picked up by the Cumberland goal scorer, number 66 on that tip, and they're going to send that in for McCully, and McCully's going to go on the chase as Reynolds meets it there. Reynolds, 55, he hears footsteps. He lets that one go. 66 now cuts back. He's going to have a lane. He's going to have to try and get that one by as that one's poked away by the Moncton defender. That's going to be shot on net and tipped, and nice save there by Lange. Also good reaction save there with the pillows as they go back for it now, and that's picked up by 87 on the wall there. And that was a little bit of a collision there, and obviously not intentional. It's nice to see 87 back to his feet as they collide it there awkwardly. The parents are never going to like that. Because now Shetrit's in now, and he's trying to go dump as he takes a little bit of a bump. So things are starting to chip up here as that's going to be rimmed around and not touched by Moncton as they went, almost had too many men as Hurley gives Rietzel a little bump, and that's held in by Sauveur, their most recent Moncton scorer. McCully back now. Oh, nice move there off the wall, little toe drag, and he's going to go up the wall to Reynolds, who picks that up on a weird angle as Rietzel is right on him. He's going to take that back on the takeaway. He's going to go soft zone to Day. Day's going to look for his options. He's going to go up to Roussel, and that's well out of his reach. As McCully goes back, he's going to go partner pass, and that's almost picked off by Ripley there. 66 picks it back up, and now he's going to go cross-corner dump into the feet of Day now with Reynolds hard on him. As they collide, and Reynolds takes the worst of that one. And away goes Smith. He's just going to dump that in. They're going to go chase here as Roussel, and the Cumberland goaltender comes out to play now, and he didn't realize that Roussel was hard on the forecheck, and now he's going to go back around his back, and that's a nifty little move there, but he runs out of space and he's pinned here as 2 Moncton forwards and 3 Cumberland players are in there, and now we're going to have a delayed penalty, and that's going to go against Cumberland as he reached up over top. He's going to go head contact, and he's not happy about that, but I think we all seen what happened there. So they're going to go 2 head contact. He could have went 4 there as the 4 for head contact is intentional, 2 isn't. Now things are getting chippy at the Cumberland bench as they want an explanation, but according to Mr. Ref there, he never actually asked for an explanation, so he does not indeed have to give one unless that's what they want. So we're going to go back to the game here as emotions of the game here sometimes get caught up in you, and That stuff happens, and rightfully so, as it's a crossover game and first tournament for a lot of teams here, so some new and familiar feelings for everybody as that puck's ripped down the ice, and Hurley's going to go on that hard. That's going to not be icing here as they're shorthanded, and that's going to be ripped around. It's a good hustle there as Walker walks off the wall. Walker, he's going to walk her in. That's going to be a delayed penalty here as Walker works now, and that might be a second, but I don't think it's going to be, as Moncton touches up now. Oh, so we are going to have 2 penalties, just like I thought. So a trip and an interference call, as Smallman's going to go for the first one, and then 71's going to go for the second. 17's going to go for interference. 71's going to go for trip, and we're going to have some 4-on-3 action here with 8:06 left in the second period. 4-1 lead here for Moncton. As you hear the bench door slam, and that's going to be a late change here for Moncton, as nobody's really aware what the numbers are here. 4-on-3, if only they could hear us. Now we're going to have a new centerman here, as that late change is going to force the centerman out of the face-off dot as Gordon goes back, and that's going to be a 4-on-3 power play. Oh, wow, that was a tricky one as that bounced over the pad of Langell. Campbell now. Rideout's going to take that at the point. He's just going to fire that in the zone. In the feet of Gordon, and he just misses that, and that's going to go the length of the ice pretty well here as that goes just inside the ringette line, and Rideout goes to pick it up. Rideout, he's going to look for 67, who's up ice. He's going to take that in the backhand. Good receiver there. He's going to come in over the right side. Now he's going to dump it in and go to work. Campbell now. He's going to meet Smith. That's going to be rimmed around, and Gordon's got to make a decision here if he wants to pinch there, and he does, and that gets just by Smith, and now the other Smith gets it, and Gordon trips over him as the bodies are flying here in this game. They're going to go cross crease to Rideout, and that's off his stick. And now he's going to cut to the middle, and he almost had that. Now Moncton's gone now. Smith's away. Smith with speed, all alone. He's going to work in. Forehand. Oh, what a save there by Cumberland's goaltender as they needed that. Because that would have put this thing heavily out of reach potentially, and Cumberland's going to come back the other way here. Tries to go toe drag. Campbell, he's just going to chip that in now, and 67's going to be on it hard. He's going to go try and center that, and that's taken away. As Day rips that down the ice for Moncton. 6:45 left to go here in the second period. Brown's going to pick it up for the Ramblers now behind the net. He's going to go pass to the middle for Reynolds, and that's going to just go by the goaltender there, and that's going to be icing. So 6:37 left to go, and we got 4-on-3 power play here. And they're going to try and go forward off that draw, and that's still going to go to them, though, as Walker picks it up on the right wall, and he's going to cut to the middle and throw a little saucer over to 66, who's got Reynolds with him. He's going to work his way in left, and he's just going to have that pushed away from him a little bit as Ripley goes in and gets the stick on him. Reynolds now has that chip by. Ripley's away now. Brown in a race. Ripley goes for the stick check. That's going to be in his feet. Now it's going to come free as the Cumberland goaltender is going to fire that one out in towards his blue line, and now the Ramblers are away. They have numbers. This is going to be a 5-on-2 here, so Stevenson coming from the bench. Now he joins the party, and a good save there by Langell as they needed that one with serious numbers here. 6 minutes left to go here in the second period. Stevenson now, he's just going to turn and fire that, and that goes by Reynolds as he wasn't paying attention, and good communication there as he yells, "Don't touch it." So that's going to go down for icing, and they're looking for the offensive zone faceoff as we come back to even strength here. So nothing doing for the Ramblers there on that 4-on-3 power play. Everybody seemed to have settled down a little bit now. So even strength 5-on-5 with 5:51 left in the second. That's a tie up there as they tangle. Chatreet now. He's going to be away. He's all alone. He's going to go wide. He's got a step now. He's going to fire that, and that was a weakly shot at the net, and that's going to be an easy one there for the Ramblers goaltender as Martin gets it now, and that's going to go wide right. Smallman's going to meet that just above the ringette line here, and he's going to cut back to the middle. He's going to walk the circle, and that's going to be ripped up, and a save there as the goalie Has no idea where it is, but he finds it now, and that's in the corner now as McCulley's going to move. And there's going to Brown and someone are battling in front of the net there as they come up the ice, and that's going to go down for no icing here as they wave that off, and he's going to fire that out front for the Ramblers. Nobody there. Sauver. He's going to headman to Smith. Little sauce pass. McCulley now. He's going to be on Smith. Smith makes a nice move, and that's going to be smothered there, and a good job to avoid the tender there, as that could have been ugly had he whacked. Face off just to the left of the Ramblers netminder. 5 minutes left to go here in the second period as Moncton holds on to a 4-1 lead. And oh, that was a good chance there, and that narrowly missed for Roussel. That's going to be turned over as Ripley takes a bump, and Walker's going to pick that up for the Ramblers inside his circle. He's going to go rim around the boards, the winger's favorite, the rim. It's going to be chipped out by Campbell on the feet of Smallman, and that's going to be through his feet. And Walker's away now with Smallman on him. He's going to make the safe play, and he's just going to get that deep, and away goes Hurley as Rietzel picks it up for the Hawks. He's going to go soft chip, and that's going to go to the blue line there for Gordon. He's going to keep that in just barely as he gives Ripley a little bump there, and away goes Rietzel. Rietzel, one-on-one, but he's got Gordon and Walker on him. Rietzel is just going to turn and fire that. That's going to be smothered there by the Ramblers goaltender as two players get tangled up here. So you got to wonder if these teams have played each other before, as they don't seem to like each other very much, and I know obviously that's the goal in a tournament, is to beat your opponent, but something makes me wonder if they have a little bit of a rivalry going, as Cumberland County is not far from Moncton. A little geography lesson there for you. 4:17 left to go here in the second period. That puck is under Reynolds there, it looks like, and Smith and Rideout are going to battle for that, and they get tangled. That's going to be moved out to the slot as Day steps up. He's going to lose that in his feet now. He's got a little poise with it. Now he's going to go to the half wall, and they're going to go cross ice pass for Smith, who hits the brakes real quick, and he does a good job of keeping that in. And 66 has the puck now, and he's going to make a move, so he's got it still. Away goes Reynolds. Reynolds is going to cut through the middle, and he's stick lift by Smith. Reynolds wants that back, but that's going to be chipped down to Rideout, and Reynolds is going to make good solid play. He's going to rim that around, so no activation there from the winger as Day picks it up, and he's going to shoot that through a screen, and that's going to hit Rideout. 66 now, he's away. He takes a little bit of a stick there, and he loses his footing a bit, but he's away, and that's going to be no offside as 87 drags the foot a little inside out there. That puck's going to find Reynolds. He's going to shoot. Tipped, oh, just up over the net, and there's another chance there. Another chance. Langell sprawls out, and he takes away that space. 66 going to go in front now looking for Reynolds. Stevenson. He's going to make a move there at the blue line as Reynolds comes in and takes him off, and he's going to rub him into the boards as they battle. Now the puck's gone, and they're still going to battle as the ref's right there. He's just going to tell them to smarten up more than likely, and away they go as the Ramblers. 66 now. He's going to fire that on net, and Langell's going to take that in the crest. He's going to play that, and nobody around. 2:50 left to go as Sauver looks for the pass. He's going to get that now. Sauver against McCulley. Sauver now, he's going to stay with it. He's going to work down the left side. He's going to use the wall to his advantage here as Brown rims that around. That's going to be met here by Smith, who has the other Smith behind him. And that's going to be picked up by L. Smith. I'd like to take a stab at his name, but there's too many L names. Oh, the rebound bounces out in the slot there, and a good pad save and a good redirect, as that was a great shot for a rebound, but nobody there as the Moncton forwards had collapsed pretty low. Last 2 minutes here of the second period. Chip back down low by the Ramblers. That's going to go down low now, and good read by Day there as he jumps off the crease, and that's going to be a penalty now for the Ramblers, as that's going to be an interference call, I'm assuming. Correct, it is. So Moncton's going to go on the power play here for the last portion of the second period here, and obviously if they score, it'll end faster, but that faceoff's going to go down in the Rambler zone now. So Moncton with a real good chance here to really put this thing out of reach. As the ref has a word with one of the fans, and just as a tidbit of information here, the refs do have the ability to eject fans for the new no tolerance policy that they have in place. So any foul language or any sort of derogatory term, and he can have those guys gone, and we're going to have another penalty here. That's going to be touched by Moncton as Rietzel's going to go here for roughing, and that's going to even things up here with a minute 53. So Fans getting a little rowdy here with the referees, and we're going to switch faceoffs. We're going to go all the way back down to the Moncton end. So some 4-on-4 play here, and there's been lots of those here so far. A little 4-on-3, a little 4-on-4, a couple 5-on-4 power plays, and this is a big opportunity here. As Cumberland County, the Ramblers, they're going to want to try and get one of these before now they bump into each other, and maybe that was a little trick there. You throw the hit and fall so you don't get a penalty. And that was a bump there on Roussel as Campbell bumped into him. Now we're going to have Smallman. Smallman and Walker are going to go as they argue at the boxes. Minute 35 here, getting chippy now. A 4-1 lead for Moncton. Moncton needs one more here as Day's going to come out now, and that's going to have to be a new centerman for Moncton, as I think Ripley thought maybe he was going to get booted and he let Martin take that, and maybe the linesman seen that coming, and it's going to be tipped. Oh, and Reynolds got a piece of that, and that's going to go by the post there of Langell as Brown's going to rim that around, and Reynolds, he's going to pick that up here, and he's going to go back up to Brown. Brown at the half wall, back down to Reynolds, and here's a little setup from the Ramblers as that squirts away. That's going to come around to Roussel here. Roussel, he's going to battle the boards for that puck, and he's going to chip that ahead, and that's picked up by Reynolds, and away he goes, and he battles the boards. Now he cuts wide, and he's going to step on Martin as Ripley comes in. He's going to turn around and try and fire that at the net. That's going to hit Ripley in the pants, and now he's still going to have it here. Last minute to play in the second period. 66 picks that up. He's going to work the wall. Now he's going to go back down low, but no, he's going to pull it back up the half wall. Now he goes back down between his feet, so some nifty moves there from 66, and he's doing the number proud here as Ripley goes away. Ripley with Roussel. He's got 42 seconds. Ripley, nice toe drag in the middle. Ripley shot. Nice save there by the Ramblers goaltenders. That was a fancy move by Ripley to get inside the scoring zone there and walks right into the slot. Sixes now. He's across the line, and linesman's there, and Reynolds doesn't like that as he was a half second ahead. 29.4 seconds left here. 36 seconds left in the Moncton penalty. 24 left in the Ramblers penalty. And there's obviously the coincidentals that aren't up on the board with 25 seconds left here as Walton's just going to fire that, and that's touched by Day, so that's not going to go down for icing as the long stick of Day gets a piece of that. Last 15 seconds here as that's chipped out the wall, out into neutral ice here for Welton. Welton's going to go cross ice to McCulley, a bouncing puck. McCulley's going to take that in his feet as he waits for Reynolds to come back, and that's just going to be shot on net, and Langel's going to leave that there with 5 seconds left here in the second period. And that's going to do it here for the second as Moncton holds on to a 4-1 lead after 24. Moncton 4, Cumberland 1, and we'll be back with the third. And we're back for the third here as the Moncton penalty is going to wind down here as we drop the puck, and Moncton's going to have a 4-1 lead here to start. So a 15-minute period to end this thing, and that's been a pretty standard, well, it has been the standard actually. It's not been pretty close, and Smith chips that, and he's away. He takes about 3 sticks, and he's still going to have that as he's in now. He's going to take that on the backhand. Away goes McCully. He's going to chip that through for Stevenson, and Stevenson's going to take, or have that taken as Welton goes for 87 now, and 87's just going to dump that in, and he's going to choose the safe play. Day now. That's going to come outside the zone. No, it's not. So everyone looked around. They assumed that was open. It was not. So the lines, he makes the call there, and up to Sauveur, who did the beaver tap, and he got what he wanted. Sauveur now to the right side, and he's poke checked there by Rideout. Sauveur, he's battling. 6s now. He's away. As you hear the communication there, 66, 67 are away, and that shot just misses the glove side. As 67's going to go pick that up now, and he's just going to rim that around in behind the net. Where Dave picks it up from Moncton, he's just going to rim that back around for Rideout. Rideout, he's going to give that thing a Rideout. Scores! Rideout from the point. I caught Landel by surprise there. As once again, folks, get that thing to the net, and good things will happen. And that's going to be a lead cut in half here as the Ramblers get on the board here early in the third period. As they get some words of encouragement from the family in the crowd there. So now we're all back to even strength. It's going to be dumped in, but stopped by Martin just inside the blue line as he's going to look for somebody that's picked off. That's going to go back in their zone. Smallman with it. Smallman, cross ice, picked off by 67, who's been in the right position here the entire shift. Ripley now. It's going to go through the middle now to Gordon. That's going to be picked up by Rietzel. Rietzel now, he's going to go in on the forehand. He tries to go scoop around. That's going to be pass shot now, and that rebound was there for Roussel, but it bounced into the corner as McCully meets him there, and 67 is going to give chase here for the Ramblers. He's going to go chip, and that's going to be held in by Martin, and Martin's just going to fire that thing, and that is tipped. Oh, what a save! As that got redirected about 3 different directions, and the tender's just going to flash the leather on that, so arguably maybe his best save. That puck goes back out to Martin. Martin's going to go through the middle to Ripley. Ripley down the left side. He's going to take a stick. Now he's going to move to the middle. He's going to shoot. That's going to be caught there by the Ramblers goaltender. And 12:42 left here in the third. So the Ramblers cut this lead to 2 goals now with an early one. That's going to be 4-2. We'll see if they can continue the comeback as we take the face-off to the right of the Ramblers net. As that's going to be ripped at the net by Stevenson. That's just going to go wide right. Campbell now, he chips and goes. He's going to race Smallman now, but Smallman's going to get there first, but Campbell's right on him. He's going to go stick lift, and that's a good steal there. It's a good hustle as he goes in front. No, and that was almost a tap in there, and that's another shot there from Walker as Campbell battles Smallman here, and they tangle up, and it's going to be picked up by Walker and picked off by Smallman as that pass was looking for the slot. Those two collide now, and they fall to the ground as Smallman and Walker get tied up, and away goes Smith. Smith's going to wheel. He's going to cut back to the middle. He's got speed, and away he goes. Now he's going to go right side. He's going to cut back to the middle. He's going to blow a tire, and the puck comes back to him. He just tries to let it go for his teammates. So actually pretty good awareness there as he was laying on his back. He knew he couldn't do anything with it. He knew he had a guy with him, but the puck doesn't make it there, and the Ramblers are back on transition as McCully's in on Martin. McCully, he's going to shoot. Langell takes away that whole side of the net, so gave him not much option there, and you won't want to miss wide left there as that goes around the glass and potentially a 2-on-1 the other way at least. As Hurley and Martin go for it. Martin pitches him off. He's going to come up with the puck. He's going to wheel. He's going to go backhand to the middle for Stevenson. That's just off his stick, and Brown's going to pick it up now. He's going to make a move. He's going to try and work over the line now as Sixes picks it up, and he's going to make another move. He goes back to Reynolds. Reynolds now. He's just going to go down the ice for nobody, and he's just going to retreat back to his zone as he knew that was icing, and no biggie, and away we go down to the Cumberland zone. Face off to the left of the Ramblers netminder, and that's going to be pushed ahead by the Ramblers. Away goes Sixes, who's having himself a game here so far. He tries to go chip and go, and that's stopped. And away go the Hawks. Chatry, he's in over the Rhine. He tries to make a move, but he's stopped by Welton. That's going to be picked up by Sixes, who always seems to find the puck here as Reynolds goes stick lift, but Smith gets the best of that, and that's going to be picked up by 87 for the Ramblers. He's going to dump that in. The Ramblers are going to get to work here and behind the goal line. Sixes turns, and he didn't like what he sees, so he slowed up as Reynolds comes in and tries to clear the house there, and he takes a bump from Sauveur, and now they're going to pin each other, and that's just going to be held on the wall. Reynolds battles. Sixes comes over the corner. Now he's going to cut back and go the other way, and he's showing some pretty shifty moves here this far, and he's going to slither away from that one as Ripley comes in to help, and now he's going to get it back. He's still got it. Delayed penalty coming here to Moncton as that was touched up, but now the puck's going to bounce in as Moncton's going to touch that now. So you can't just touch it anymore. It has to be full possession, and that's going to be a head contact penalty here against Smith now. And he's going to go for 4 now for intentional head contact. So those penalties are at the ref's discretion, and if he looks and thinks that it was intentional, then there's absolutely every right to give a 4-minute penalty here with 10:17 left. So big moment here for the Ramblers as they got a double minor up on the board there, and that puck's going to go through the feet of McCulley, sorry. That's going to be shot down on the goaltender. He's just going to play that behind the net for Welton as Roussel meets him there. Welton's going to go up the wall. McCulley now. He's just going to turn him blind. That's going to go right to his player as they look for 67 now. That puck's going to squirt free, and away he goes. Stick lift now, and he tries to bring that in over the zone. That's going to be picked off by the Hawks here. We're working harder on the power play. A little back pass through the legs for McCulley. And they're going to get that in the zone, and Smallman's going to send that the length of the ice, and not quite as McCulley has to stay onside. Now he can. He just gives that up and shoots that in. So now it's going to be fired down as Welton picks that up. He's going to take it back, and he's just going to go cross ice pass to nobody there as he's not happy with that. That's picked up by Smith now from Moncton. He tries to do the Bobby Orr spin ram, and now it's picked up by Rietzel, and looks like we got something tangled up there as the two guys have a chuckle there. I think I heard the ref say maybe the helmets were tangled up, but it looked like maybe the stick and the skate. Sometimes a tough look from up here with 9:18 left in the third. Moncton holding on to a 4-2 lead. Cumberland's away now. Reynolds. This is going to go soft chip pass to Campbell, and it almost got through. So a good look there and a good idea, but didn't quite make it through as Gordon. He's going to have that taken now from Rietzel, and they're just going to send that down through the middle as Brown's going to go back and pick it up here with 9 minutes to go and 2:43 left in the power play as Reynolds is going to go touch pass to Campbell, and that just gets by him. So a nice little touch pass there and nice little cheeky hands, but now we're going to go stretch pass for Campbell. He's going to take that, and he's going to look for Reynolds, who goes through the wickets there of Smallman, and that's going to be tipped in as Day goes for him. As that could have been a dangerous play, and that's going to be out front for Campbell now. He's going to go to the backhand shot. Oh, and Rietzel comes through. Now there's a rebound. Sixes. He's going to go Langell, toe save. He looked like he had a good shot there from the side of the net, and that's going to be cleared around now. As Rietzel tries to go outside the zone, that's just going to get by the stick of Gordon now. 8:20 left to go here in the third. As Brown takes that for the Ramblers, he goes through the middle. As Sixes is away now, he's strong on the puck. Good pass there to Campbell. Good, strong, hard play. Reynolds now. He has a hard time with that as it comes to Brown, but Gordon takes it, and that's going to be chipped out by Smith as he's working hard, and Reynolds takes a bump, and they have words. Sixes now, he's going to fire that on net, and Langell's just going to catch that, and he's going to hold on to it as Walker comes in. So minute 35 left here in the Cumberland power play. Because you really got to hope that they score here if they want to keep this comeback alive. Lots of time left yet still, but a power play goal here would really set them up nicely. As they say, 2-goal lead, worst lead in hockey. Never really did understand that saying, but that's what they say, and that's what we're going to go with. Back to McCulley now. McCulley's going to wind up, and he hits his own guy as Smith bumps into him, so never a nice feeling to take that puck in the back of the legs, but McCulley's going to retreat now into his own zone. He's going to turn, look for his options. He's going to hit the brakes. He's going to go cross ice to Walker. That was tipped, but it worked out perfect for him as it landed on the stick. He's got recruits. He's going to cut back to the left. Now he's going to go back middle, and he's going to go back door as Langell had that tip by Martin on his own net. So that was a good save by him as McCulley picks it up now, and it's blocked by Smallman. Now they're sent down the ice. So a minute left here in the power play as the Ramblers netminder comes out to move that one as Stevenson was on him. So chipped up the wall now to 87. 87 going for the middle for Walker. It's picked up by Smith. He's going to go the other way, but that's stolen now. Now goes McCulley. He's got to step on Martin. Two big bodies going here. McCulley, he tries to go short side. Langell took that away. 40 seconds left now on the power play. 87 tries to work it out front. Now it gets open. Good heads up play by Langell and the good active stick there. And now that's going to be ripped in, and I knew that was ripped in as McCulley hunched his head down, and so the Moncton player almost hit his own player. As I imagine they'll have a chuckle, but I can't see down there, so we're going to go back down in the Moncton zone here as that was shot from the inside of the blue line. It's going to be inside, like I said. Just to the right of Langell, who's faced a lot more shots here in this part of the third period than he did for the whole first part of the game, and he's standing tall here, holding his team in it. So U18 crossover game here at the Joe Lemontang, and I think we all know what happens in a crossover game. The winner moves on, and the loser, I'm going to assume, does not. That's chipped in here. 20 seconds left to go on the power play as Ripley's in there hard on the forecheck. That's going to come out to the Ramblers. Now it's stolen by Sauveur, but the Ramblers get it back. 16's just going to high loft that one in, and away he goes on the forecheck. Day, he's just going to fire that down, and Brown's going to get a piece of that. That's going to do it here for the power play as that puck's bouncing on net. Oh, it's going to roll in behind Langell, and oh my, still free. So that one buckled him a little bit, and that puck's going to go down, and that is going to be icing after all. And Langell had a little bit of a scare there as the puck squeezed through him, and he had Day come in behind and save the day. No pun intended. 5:59 here, so just under 6 minutes left to go. As you probably heard there over the headset, the ref said we're good to go. We got it back up there as there was 5:59, so they must have let the clock run for a couple extra seconds, but now we're back. So now 5:59 left here in the third. Little battle on the wall there. Battle on the boards, and the puck comes loose. That's Day now. He's going to go up to Shetrit. They're going to have a hard time at the line there as Sixes picks it up. Now he's going to have a little bit of space as he's pressured by Ripley, and he's going to fire that down into the zone. He's going to give chase. He's going to try and meet it around the other net, but Day's seen that coming, and away goes Shetrit. He's going to walk in over the line. He's going to fire that on the net. It's going to bounce out the other side for Sauveur, and he's going to turn. He whiffs on that, so strike one. Reynolds now. He's going to hit that in the elbow pad of Shetrit. Now Ripley. Oh, front now, and that's taken away by the Ramblers, and that's blocked now by Sixes, so he's having himself a game there. Ripley. Sauveur now on the wall, and that's going to be chipped through the middle, and that's going to be picked up there by 87. He's got Reynolds with him. He's just going to fire that in and make the play. Now Reynolds is going to give chase against Smith. Smith goes back the other way as Reynolds is going to pick that up, and he tries to make a move, and that's taken away by Sauveur as he rubs him out. Reynolds is going to go for a change as he gives a little lip to the bench, and that was a weird one off the end wall as Langell smothers that with 4:44 left to go here in the third period. So Moncton 4, Cumberland 2. We got 4:44 left to go as the faceoff's going to come just to the left of Langell here. That puck caught Martin by surprises. Away goes Rico. McCulley now. He's going to take his stick out of his hand, so no call there as you hear the ref yell, no. That's blocked by Smith, and he throws that around. And that's going to be no hand pass. Walker's away. He's got Rietzel hard on the back check. He's going to go down on Martin. Walker, he gets that stripped by Rietzel. Now Martin, he's going to go through the wickets there, and that's going to go all the way down the ice, and I don't think it's going to have enough for icing, as that's going to curve on net as Gordon goes back, and he's got 2 Hawks on them on the forecheck. That was and we got a little skirmish down in the corner as Gordon and Smith are tangled up there, and he's looking for the explanation. He says you gave him the first shot, so. So we got a 2-minute rough for Moncton and a 2-minute head contact for Cumberland County here, and that's just going to be coincies, as they call it in the biz. That faceoff's going to go back down in Cumberland zone now, as that is where the altercation took place. 4:04 here as Moncton holds on to a 4-2 lead, and now the fans are awake. As Ripley's trying to control traffic here, and he's going to win that back, or no, he's not. And that's just going to be dumped out and stopped by Smallman, but just outside the line as Campbell gives chase. And Smallman now, he's going to turn and wheel. Smallman with the power strides. He's going to work his way through the middle. Big, strong guy down the wall. He's going to beat Rideout. Now he's going to walk to the net. He's going to try and go over front to Rietzel. That's going to take a weird bounce, and that's going to go back into the slot there. Now they're going to have another shot at it. So Ripley's going to be on it on the half wall. 3:40 left to go here in the third. Ripley, he's going to work down low. Rideout's going to meet him, and Ripley's just going to squeeze that through as Campbell gets it. Now he's going to look for his options. He's going to go cross ice. That's tipped by Walker, but that's stopped by Martin. He's going to fire that, and the Cumberland goaltender gets a piece of it, and he's just going to keep that moving. Now they battle as Welton comes out with it, and he's going to turn that over. Walker now. He's going to go back pass over to Rideout, and Hurley's actually going to meet it there just underneath the hash marks, and he's going to go middle to Campbell. Campbell, he's going to have a step now. He's going to have a step on Martin with the big long stick, so he tries to go skate to stick, but Martin takes that away. And away goes Martin. He's going to go cross ice to nobody. But that's going to get inside the Rambler zone, so nothing wrong with that here. 3 minutes left to go. Cross ice pass, Stevenson in his feet. He's going to look for Chatry. He's going to pick that up now as Rideout meets him. He tries to go move, but he forgets the puck now. As he goes to get it back, but Rideout's strong on it. So he goes around the net. He's met there by Matheson, but that's going to almost get out there as Stevenson read that, and Rideout's got it again for the Ramblers. Rideout now, he's tangled up. That's just going to go to the point. That's going to be held in as Martin's going to tee this one up, and he's going to fire that just wide glove side. 2.5 left to go here in the third. Away goes 16 for the Ramblers. He's got Hurley. He's just going to fire that wide. So a dump or a shot, either way it ends up in the corner as Smallman picks it up for the Hawks. To Hacks. Chatry now, just over 2 minutes. He's just going to hold that, and they're going to play pitch and catch behind the net here, so. Now they're going to go cross ice, but that's picked off by McCulley. McCulley rips that, and that's going to be into the breadbasket here of Langell as 67 and Smallman are going to have a little altercation in front, and the referee's going to come over and have a chat. So 2:02 left here in the third. Time ticking away here for the Ramblers. There's no shortage of chances for them, but Langell standing tall down there in the Hawks net, and he knows where the face-off is. Nobody else seems to. As Mr. Langell's on the ball so far this evening. And we're going to have a late substitution here, so that's probably going to do it here for the Moncton centerman. And Stevenson won't be able to take it as he was the last one in, and those are the rules as Sauver is going to come in now. It's going to be moved back there. Day, he looks for his options. He's going to hold it, so I don't know if this was talked about on the bench, but they're just going to keep going back and forth here and try and kill this clock out. And personally, if it were me, I'm trying to get that out of my zone, so maybe play pitch and catch down the other end, but away they go. 2-on-1. Shot. Pad save. Sauver. Rebound. Oh, 2-pad stack for the Ramblers. Tender and some shades of Dominic Hasek there. With 1:38 left, so if his team ends up coming back into this one, that's going to be looked at as a crucial save. Just 98 seconds left here in the third period. So we wait for the players to get set here for a face-off. That puck's going to be tied up now as Reynolds and Smith get into it, and they're still going to go at it here as Campbell goes up the ice. Campbell's going to chip and go. He's going to be first on the puck. He's going to go in the slot now, and he fans on it. McCulley now as the Ramblers pull their goaltender. 1:20 left, and they're just going to send that one down. That's going to go down for icing, so get a little greedy here on the open net. And he misses. 1:16 left, so exactly how Well, the Ramblers wanted to draw that one up as the offensive zone faceoff, as they're going to have the extra attacker, as Smith and Reynolds continue to yap. Maybe they're friends, maybe not. Either way, they're chatting. That's going to be one now, as Gordon's just going to turn and fire that on net, and Langell got a piece of it, but that's going to go to the corner. Sauver now, he's going to chip that out safely. As Gordon now, that's going to be ripped by, and that's going to go for icing, as Reynolds didn't get a piece of that. Face off down in the Cumberland zone here. So last minute to play here in the third period, brought to you by High Button Sports. You play it, we stream it. 55 seconds left. As that puck squirts out, and that's going to be held by Smallman just on the blue line, as you probably got a good look at that here from our point of view. 45 seconds left. Turned over. Rietzel, he's going to be working hard. Rido takes him into the boards. He's going to ride him out. And they're going to go at it still here as Sixes goes, and he still wants to play hockey. So away he goes up for Reynolds, and away goes the Cumberland goalie again. 30 seconds left. Reynolds, fake slap shot. He's going to turn fire that. That's blocked. 25 seconds left now. Ramblers with a little bit of late pressure. They're going to fire that out front. That's picked off by Martin. That's going to be sent down the length of the ice, and just going to miss the net there, and that's going to be an icing call on the Hawks with 16.7 seconds left here in the third period. At this point, it's really looking like Moncton's going to go home with this, unless something crazy happens. 16.7 seconds. Hey, there's enough time, but it's not looking good here, as Langell's been absolutely dynamite here for the Hawks. That's one back clean. That's going to go cross ice, and Rietzel's going to get another goal here. He's going to walk right in, and he's going to flick that in the middle of the net, and that's going to do it here. As Rido comes in, and they're all having a little chat here, and that's going to be 5-2. 87's going to go for unsportsmanlike, so an eventful shift for him. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike and a goal. So twos all around for Rietzel. 2 goals, 2 penalty minutes. 8 seconds left to go here, so we're going to have to keep an eye on what's going on as Rietzel's going to get the early exit here, but not too early. 8 seconds left, so he's just going to hit the showers early here. Nothing more frustrating as a player as when you get tossed and you can't get the door open. Which makes you just 10 times more frustrated. As the linesman picked up on that. Lineswoman, sorry. Smith is having a conversation with his bench here as the puck is dropped, and they're going to get tangled up there, and good job there as nothing's going to happen, and that's going to do it here for the U18C first crossover game. And now we're going to have some words shared, as I think some of the players might think they can fight, but congratulations to both teams on a well-played game, and congratulations to Moncton on winning the crossover. And we're going to go down to the rink announcer for the players of the game, and then that'll do it for us here for this one.